today we're going to do another Mountain House review. So this is macaroni and cheese. I don't know how much more American or classic American you can get. Good old macaroni and cheese, nothing else. 13 grams of protein. So 3 servings of 320 calories. That's a good amount of food. That's a good amount, and this thing is dense. It's filled to the top and actually kind of overflowing past the tear notches, so I'm going to have to be very careful opening this up. And it needs 2 cups of boiling water. So that's a good amount of water. And of course you see the fake, cheddar cheese here and, all that other stuff that's in it. Preservatives and stuff like that. The vitamins and stuff like that to make it actually worth it, having all the pasta and fake cheese. So a good amount of sodium, which you'll use up pretty fast if you're out hiking, hunting, whatever, you're carrying a lot of weight. So this is going to only require about 8 minutes of waiting. So anyways, let's go ahead and tear this thing open. I usually comment about how much extra there is here, but I mean, this thing feels like it's trying to overflow, so this might be a little dangerous, so you gotta open this up and let everything fall back down. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, holy cow. Yep, this is that's a lot. Look how full that is. So this is a full pouch of mac and cheese, and whew, lucky the desiccant packet is right there. Not that it would be an issue if you didn't get it like right away, but yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. Let's smell it. This actually does not have that great of a smell to it. Slightly cheddar, but the freeze-dried cheddar smell. So I don't know what I was expecting. Whatever. But anyways, let's go ahead and add our 2 cups of water and get this stuff reconstituted. 2 whole cups. Oh, okay. So after the water goes in there, looks like it shrinks a little bit. Oh, fogging up the camera again. Alright, stir this around, push that stuff down into the water. Stir it around. Scrape up those corners, though I don't think it'll be that much of an issue with this one. Oh man, this is already starting to look like that Kraft Mac, but with bigger noodles. It has about the same amount of calories, but these are bigger noodles and same amount of calories per serving pretty much. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Shoot, I'm actually looking forward to this. So anyways, got a little cheese chunk here. I don't want that on my spoon, I want it in the meal. There we go. So got a clean spoon. Clean-ish. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, close this up, knead it a little bit up, and I squirted out a little bit of cheese. That's the problem with zippers. And it's burning. But it's burning good. Not that bad. Tastes pretty good, but that's the problem with these zippers is you can't always, these little Ziploc tops, you can't really trust them too much. I just want all that cheese to get off those noodles, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set it here. Might be a little bit dangerous, but I'll do it anyways, whatever. So I'm going to set it here for, about 8-9 minutes, whatever it requests. I don't think this will be too bad if I have a little bit of extra liquid, but who knows, I guess we'll find out later, and I'll have to clean that up afterwards. Wash this whole thing. Okay, so the mac and cheese has been sitting here for about almost 10 minutes now, actually. So let's go ahead and open it up. Check it out. Ooh, oh yeah, that nice yellow. Ooh, look at that. All right, so looks like there might be a little bit of excess liquid here. Yeah, kind of. A little soupy-ish. I know it says that you can, open it up after 4 minutes and stuff like that, and, stir it again, as it says here, optional, but I don't really care. And a lot of this stuff, if it's still hot, it'll vape off a little bit and thicken up like it would on the stove if you were going to make your craft. So I'm not too worried about it. It's pretty thick already, so I'm not really too concerned. But yeah, I'm not really getting any, too much orange. I'm seeing a little bit there, but overall it seems to have constituted pretty well. It's nice and yellow. So anyways, let's go ahead and check this out. It's probably going to be pretty warm. It's still steaming a good amount. Okay, so first impression, the noodles are still kind of firm, and not a good firm. So not crunchy, but just kind of firm, like they haven't sat here long enough in the hot water. So it's been 10 minutes. So that's kind of the problem with Mountain House meals. Sometimes pastas and meats and stuff like that can actually take longer to constitute, and I didn't even consider that with the size of this pasta. I wasn't really thinking. I guess I was just too excited. But anyways, let's go ahead and try it some more. Yeah, it's still pretty firm. The cheesy flavor, it's not really as cheesy as I would have hoped. It's not like Kraft, but it's not bad. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do with this other than let it sit for a little bit longer. Maybe 12 minutes, maybe 13, maybe 15 minutes. So, not really sure what you could do about that unless I was just going to play with this for a little bit and, get a whole nother one and let it sit. But I don't think stirring it after 4 minutes would really help it that much. You just lose some more heat out of it. Yeah, my biggest recommendation would be to let this thing sit for like 15 minutes. I mean, this is a pretty big meal. This is a lot of pasta, cheesiness, and yeah, I think just letting it sit for a little bit would be a better idea. This is a pretty big lunch. This is 3 servings, so it weighs almost 7 ounces, and if you can see there, 6.81 ounces. So it's pretty hefty, especially after it's made up, but should be pretty satisfying. A real legit meal, like almost 1,000 calories. So add in a couple energy bars or little snacks here and there. You got a pretty full meal right here. Okay, as it's been going on and vaping off a little bit, steaming off, it is thickening up a bit, and the noodles still are not soft, which you can't really expect them to be. Not at this point with me vaping off all the heat, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, you definitely want to make this sit for a little bit longer. Let the pasta actually soften up a bit. Okay, so I think I've had about my fair share of this stuff so far. The pasta being the texture that it is kind of a turn-off for me right now as far as this meal goes, but overall I imagine this would be pretty good. It's not really as cheesy as I would think it would be, but overall it's actually not that bad as far as like being filling, because I'm already feeling a little filled from this. But I mean, 3 servings, that's pretty generous, and I think for the price this is probably one of the better meals. Maybe not in taste, but as far as like what you get out of it, I think it's a pretty good deal. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below, and thanks a lot for watching.